So welcome back to another reading with me, Starseed Alchemist. If you are returning, welcome back. If this is your first time here, welcome. And this is a collective reading. So all the messages may not resonate with you. However, if you are here, if this found you, there is a reason and there may be some messages for you. So, with that being said, I'm gonna get right into it. Now, okay. So we got the Ace of Swords out there first. So, see where this is going. Generally, I try to be very specific with the type of reading that I'm doing, but that really goes as planned. So, I'm just letting the energy take me where it does and lead the way. All right, so I got the moon. All right. Interesting. The moon. And judgment. All right. So there is so far a breakthrough for someone. Someone's experiencing a breakthrough. It has something to do with their path, their journey. It's like relief. Someone finally being able to catch their breath. So there's this energy of surrender, like somebody learned to finally just surrender, trust the universe, trust where they're being led, even though it was scary. And I think because this person did not give up, they didn't quit, even when they didn't know where they're being led. And someone is taking a very unconventional path. It is the path least traveled, and it takes a little courage to be on this path, whatever path this person's going on. It's like the average person would not venture over there. So, and for that very reason, that person was not willing to get on that path, or they were hesitant about getting on that path, but they were being drawn to it. And I think this is where the surrender energy came from. So, because it's like they tried to avoid it so much and for so long that everything they tried to do in an effort to avoid this path somehow failed, didn't work out. Just when they thought it was gonna work out, it didn't. So there's been a lot of hindrances, and until that person just finally you know what, I'm gonna just do it your way type thing. So finally getting on the path is giving them this relief, this breakthrough. So I'm getting an image of a dam breaking finally. So it's like there was a lot of things, a lot of blessings, gifts and stuff that's meant for this person, or it was meant for them, but they were the ones actually hindering it because they refused to get on the path. And it's like those gifts were being locked away, those blessings were being locked away because they kind of had to be aligned with it. They had to be on the right path, and perhaps they had people in their life who are not meant to share in those blessings with them. People who it's they would help them lose all of it, right? Yeah, so there is some sort of reunion happening for someone, and it's like a homecoming type of energy, but also being like with the right people in the right setting, the right, like somebody finding their tribe basically. um there is a very like they're starting something new that is deeply rooted in their soul. And it's again, this is something, it's very, what would you call it, it's like an investment that's really gonna just blow up, make this person's way, their life, etc. But it's something that you have to be at a higher vibration. So it's about ascending. You get like a bird's eye view. You can only see the true value of it, the true beauty of that thing, and just how big it is, how big of a blessing it is if you are the correct vibration, level of ascension, etc. So you have to like, so it's like basically people who are at a lower vibration, they are not able to appreciate it. They're not really able to see the blessing, see the magnitude of it. Like they get like, what is it? The light that's reflecting off of that thing, but they don't see the true value, the true magnificence of it until they get to that level of ascension, which is what is happening for this person here, like a resurrection energy type thing. But anyway, and so let's clarify that. Let me see what is up with this Ace of Swords. But it's like light and the sun coming out from behind the clouds after like a very long period of darkness and cloudy skies, maybe even rain. Yeah. Ooh, we got the Empress energy out here, so beautiful. Very, look at divine feminine energy. Completion of a cycle, but giving life to something. So something that's being created. Let's see. Oh. All right, so we have the King of Pentacles. Okay. I don't know why I put that up, but just felt like I needed to. So I'm gonna go with that guidance. Interesting. So let me guess. It's like there's a breakthrough for someone, but that breakthrough required somebody to lose something. Interesting. Somebody else had to lose something. 9 of Wands. Okay. Okay. So earlier I talked about this surrender energy. There's definitely some fighting going on. Somebody was definitely fighting this Empress energy. I don't know why, but I think they were fighting. So yeah, for somebody, there's somebody attached to this energy who was fighting their feelings for this person in Empress energy. But on a non-romantic side, there are people, not just one person, people who were working really hard to ensure that this person does not succeed, that this Empress is not able to create anything. Like they were trying to mess with this person's creative energy, but that is the Empress. It's their energy. The Empress creates effortlessly. But with this Nine of Wands here, it's supposed to kneeling, it's like somebody conceding. Because like everything they've tried to hinder this person's growth has not worked. And it's like this person is coming to their Empress energy. They're still creating. But it's like everything that they've done to try to stop this person has literally only just propelled them further or closer to becoming the Empress. It's almost like somebody seeing their potential and wanting to destroy it before they can realize their true potential. Interesting. Ooh, wow, that is insane. We got the Empress coming out on top of the Empress again. That doesn't really clarify that, but so whoever this person is, this Empress energy, very, very abundant. It's like they have definitely come into this creative energy where it's like becoming one with nature, with the world, with the universe, becoming one with the universe, which is what is allowing this person to create things so effortlessly. And it's not really like they're creating, it's more like they're attracting it. It's almost like they think it or say it and it happens. Interesting. I see. But so there's someone here who's been struggling to get pregnant or to have a child. But that's gonna be happening for them soon. It's let me see. So it's like, it's weird, but for some people there's actually some spell work that was being done on your womb. But also for others, it's not really spell work. It's like trauma that's stored in the womb. And this could also come like from past generations, like from carrying like your mom's trauma, grandmother's trauma. Oh, look, got Temperance. So there's definitely this healing energy, but emotional balance, internal balance. So there was a letting go. Something had to be let go. I see. All right. There was definitely some stuck energy for somebody. Ooh. So that is so interesting, because I did say that there was someone who was fighting their feelings for an Empress, and they're finally just giving into it, because now we have like the Eight of Cups. They did walk away from this, but they thought they were doing the right thing, that it was the best thing, it's gonna be easy. But they were wrong. So walking away from this Empress, from this connection, it's basically, as soon as they did, it was kind of like a catalytic moment, like a domino effect type thing. So walking away from this Empress triggered an energy of lack in them. It's like they started losing things, And you know, as I say, as within so without. So it's like walking away from this Empress, not having access to this person's energy anymore. It's like this, they lost that creative energy, that divine feminine energy that was basically attracting success and all that stuff to them. It's like they had a creative block. They could not create anything really. So what was it? With the masculine energy, they can physically create things, but they need the divine feminine energy. The feminine energy is what gives it life, right? So they can create as much as they want. It's just, it won't last long. It's not sustainable because there's no feminine energy to balance the masculine energy, and to give it life, basically. I see. So yeah, we have this King of Cups, right? So this might be a water sign, but it's like they had to go into their heart space. But with this energy of lack, it started affecting their physical world. So it's like they were literally losing things in their physical world, like money. It was really just shaking up their physical world. And all the things that they valued externally, they started experiencing losses in those areas. Some people might have even lost their job. But it's almost like they were just feeling a sense just hollow once they walked away from this divine feminine energy. And it was for a purpose. It's like, yeah, it was meant to happen. They were meant to do that. But it was also for a purpose, in that this energy, this loss, this hollowness, this emptiness is supposed to trigger an awakening for them, a spiritual awakening, to get them on their path as well. I'm getting a lot of repressed emotions. Because like them running away from this divine feminine, or trying to resist this divine feminine, and externally that's what it appears like, but internally it was really them resisting or trying to run away from their internal feminine energy. It's like this divine feminine represented everything about them. It was like a mirror, everything about them that they were trying to hide. But it's like, as much as they were attracted to this person, because they did mirror all the things that they do want, all the things they like, but at the same time, the things that they've spent their entire adult life trying to hide, run away from, that person was pretty much an embodiment of that. So there was probably some triggering going on here. Okay. Somebody's having some issues. Ooh, 12:12 on the clock. But somebody's having some issues with expressing themselves. Some third chakra activation. Clearing that needs to be done. Ooh la la. I see. It's like I was gonna go for 2, but we got 3 cards. So we have like this Tower moment, and we got a 6 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, all on top of the Moon. So this is yeah, some sort of spiritual activation. This is all right, so this person, this Queen of Pentacles, came into their life very suddenly. They didn't see it coming, and it certainly shook up their life. I'm getting like things from childhood, from the past, like past trauma that needed to be healed, resolved. This person was very, say, like, there's a nurturing energy about them that it's like it woke up or brought up things from their past that it's like their inner child, right? This nurturing, it was like that is what their inner child was lacking or needed. And I'm pretty sure it was not like this Empress here, like they intentionally was trying to do that. It's just that's their nature, and that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to happen so that they can get on their path. Ooh, this is really insane. Like the tower came out here again on top of the tower. So with this double energy, this is giving like a mirroring. So the two of them, it's like this happened in both of them. It sparked a transformation. And while I feel like the divine feminine accepted it sooner, something about squirrels. Somebody might have this squirrel energy, I don't know, squirrely energy, but I think the divine masculine here, this masculine energy, they were very much more concerned about their crown falling off, their image, their life, this life that they built falling apart, right? They were not ready for that, or for that to be done with, which is, I'm feeling like it's something that was necessary with getting on this path. Here. Got strength, yeah. They definitely needed to have the courage to do this, because it's like having to give up everything that you worked for. They may have like started identifying with those things, right? It's like, well, who am I without those things? And that's a scary thought, having to start all over. And but I do feel like one of the reasons they were trying so hard to resist this Empress and this calling is there was this intense attraction. They were definitely being pulled on this path, you know, just like the moon pulls the tide. That's pretty much what it's like for that person when they're in this Empress's energy, around this Empress, Queen of Pentacles. The way they nurture, love, etc. It's like a very calming type of energy. And it brought out their inner child. So it's like maybe there's nobody who's been able to do that for this person. Got the Hanged Man, yep. So yeah, this energy really forced them to look at things from their past, from their childhood. Look at these wounds and trauma and stuff that they have been repressing, etc. It was more about enlightenment, right? So it was definitely that time for them, just resisting it really hard. Ooh. The Magician. Yep, we got the Magician here. There's a lot of major arcana out here. That's pretty intense. This was about them finding their power, but they were fighting really hard. It's like discovering their abilities, and I think they were starting to discover all these spiritual gifts, which was a little bit more freaky for them, because definitely getting someone who's very logical, So discovering the spiritual world and stuff was not on their to-do list. They may not even have believed in that, in spirituality and all that stuff, but it's like, okay, well, how do I deny it when it's actually happening? So it's like just in denial, refusing. So they were basically trying to what's it, adjust or alter the path, right? They were using their gifts in the wrong way, for the wrong purpose. They were trying to manipulate the energy and everything so that they could keep this life. But it's like, once the tower hits, this energy is already in motion. By the time it hits your physical world, it's a little too late to try to manipulate it or change it, because everything starts in the spirit. So energetically, this has been happening. This started way before they were even aware that it was happening. So by the time it hit their physical life and things actually started falling apart in their 3D world, it was kind of too late anyway. So it was like they were resisting. It was like resistance is futile, basically. That's where it was. So again, there are like a lot of things that was stagnant in this person's life in this period because they refused to get on this path. But it's like the more these things were not working, the more energy they were pouring into it, which I'm getting was creating some serious karmic debt for that person. Whew. Yeah. God, the 9 of Wands. They were so fighting this, and they were very skeptical, or I would say suspicious. I feel like this person's like, they were in a place just being very cynical, and I think questioning the intentions of this Queen of Pentacles / Empress person, just really thinking like, what are they up to? What are they doing? They're doing this. They're doing something. And it's almost like they made this person out to be the enemy. Whew. Right. So we got the 5 of Cups that came out here in reverse. So yeah, at some point they saw this person as the enemy, but I feel like after all this fighting, they kind of started letting their guard down. It's like, I guess you can say consistency, right? With all this being upside down, their world upside down type thing, they started realizing like it's almost like they were looking for inconsistencies, something to show that this person is up to something, or they're faking, they're not real, they're not trustworthy. And they didn't see that. It's like they just saw consistency, and okay, well, this person really is real, maybe I can trust them. And so it's like they started letting their guard down a little bit, kind of opening up their mind to the possibilities that, you know what, maybe this spiritual stuff is real. Maybe this spiritual world is real. Let me look into this. So I feel like getting like this whole sense of watching and learning, and I do feel like they kind of fell in love with this person without even realizing it, because they're watching them so much. Interesting. Anyway, so we have the King of Wands. Yeah. Yeah, so they've like literally been watching this person really all up in their business, really. You know, kind of like when the lion is hunting, they watch, they pray, they learn them, you know. They stay in the background, they learn, and they're like intense with it. And I feel this is the energy this person has been in, and through that they inadvertently fell in love with this person. But and that's where that surrender energy is coming from. Let's see. And they're definitely attracted to this person. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Judgment. That's a lot. Okay. So, yeah, Six of Pentacles, Judgment. So they do want to get on this path. They want to give to this connection like they should have. They're realizing now that they're meant to. And I guess that is why this Five of Cups is in reverse. They have accepted that it is what it is. This has happened. I'm getting like they're learning to forgive themselves, but at the same time, they're ready to move on. And there's like an apology this person wants to give. You know, they know they have to do that. They also know this is how this emptiness that they're feeling, this energetic loss, this is what they need to do for them to get back in this person's energy. Because this person's emotional needs have been neglected for a while. Even if they're in a relationship, even if they're with somebody, it's like there was no emotional fulfillment, no emotional depth to that relationship, because it's like I feel like that person or the people around them didn't actually get them. These people were not interested in nurturing them, pouring into them. They were more interested in what this masculine could do for them. And this maybe someone who's used to pouring into other people. Oh, it's upside down. That's why I'm holding the deck upside down. Well, got the Hierophant here. So they have gotten some wisdom here, but I do feel like they've been talking to someone they trust. They consider that person to be wise, and they that person's giving them advice. So it's almost like they're trying to figure out like, how do I get them to forgive me? How do I get back on the right path with this person? And it's like, oh, well, I don't feel like an apology is good enough. And this person's giving them advice on how. So I'm getting, since it's about balancing things out, it's like the nurturing that you provided, and I'm assuming this is you, because if you're watching this as the Divine Feminine, 33 on the timer, but the nurturing that was given to this person, the way it's like, well, you've been watching them and you've learned from them, you've learned all this stuff from them, so they've already given you the answer. They have literally taught you how they want to be loved, right? So the same vulnerability that this person had with you, the nurturing, the care, the unconditional love, that is how you apologize. That is how you show them that you value them. It's because they do want to make something official here. They want like commitment. Commitment. They also know they need to come tell the truth, which I mean, the truth about their feelings, the truth about why they did what they did, why they ran away, why, etc., and what they want. All right, so yep, we got the Four of Pentacles coming out here in reverse. So they have been very stingy with their energy and resources, and they have been holding back a lot from this connection. So they need to end that. Let go of control, right? And they've been showing this like need for control and like trying to control the way things are unfolding, the path, even when they were being guided on this path, resisting because they want to have their life look a certain way. Ooh, I see. So we got the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. They really didn't want to see it or accept that this is what they had to do, but I feel like they're doing that right now. So holding on to things, etc. There were some attachments they needed to let go of. They had some ideas about abundance and success and all that stuff. And but there's like something bigger for them, right? And holding on to those things was really hindering that. So they were pretty much at a crossroads, as in like, hey, how do I go about this? What decision do I make? Like, I have to give up all of the stuff that I've worked for. Oh, all right. So we got Two of Cups. So there's So this person, for some of you, had a family or have a family that they created. And they felt like they had to either choose your connection or choose this family that they created, they were creating. They certainly didn't want to. But I also feel like for those of you where they made that choice already, there's somebody. I did see the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the other deck, but there's somebody in their energy, maybe somebody that they were married to, who's trying to hold on to the relationship. Whether this person literally verbally told them they wanted a divorce or they wanted to end the relationship, or if they just felt the energetic like distance. They were doing things to keep this person in this relationship, in this connection. It's like they were creating confusion for them. All right. Six of Pentacles, interesting. Six of Pentacles comes out here again on top of the Hierophant. So yeah, they really do want commitment with you. So I'm getting like a transfer of energy or benefits, whatever you want to call it. If you want to be more practical, they're not giving whatever it is they were giving their energy and resources to, whoever it is they were giving their energy and resources to. They're not doing that anymore. They made a choice, and they're changing where they're invested. So it's almost like for those of you where that person is in another connection of someone else, they maybe they're physically, but emotionally and mentally they have checked out. And again, that's where that person did not even realize that they were falling in love with this Empress energy, which again, saying it's your energy, but take it or place it where it fits, how it fits. They may not have noticed, but the people connected to them certainly, people around them certainly noticed. It's like starting to treat that person differently. Or it's like whatever that person does, it doesn't even faze them anymore. You know, like some people will, when they're trying to prove that somebody still loves them or cares about them, if that person decides they don't want to be in a relationship anymore, they will do things to try to trigger that person and get a response out of them, make them jealous. And with this energy, this person's not even, I do feel like there is this Queen of Swords doing all that stuff, doing things to try to make them jealous. And they may have responded in the past, but now they're just like, whatever, don't care. Do you type thing? Yeah. So yeah, there's that. So we got the Ace of Cups. Yeah, they do want a new kind of love. They want to start something new. They want to offer you their heart. But, and that's what I mean, like they want commitment. But we have the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So this is where they know they have to come in and be honest and be truthful. But they have been dishonest. They have been kind of sneaky. And they're not sure how to do that. It's almost like somebody getting themselves so deep into a hole that they don't know how to get out of it. So it may have been like a time thing, like it's been so long, they're like I may be too late, right? But they're definitely losing sleep. Interesting. They have a lot that they need to say and complain about, and they don't know how you're gonna be receiving that. They don't even know how to start, because they're definitely aware that an apology is not gonna be enough. But the Queen of Swords that I saw earlier is also giving like since this transformation was about both of you started in this transformation. So this person here was very nurturing and pouring a lot into this person. And that may have been a bit problematic. That may have been this lesson that they had to learn, having boundaries. So it feels like you got some boundaries now. You've put up a lot of boundaries, because I guess when this person ran away, walked away, whatever, and I do feel like they walked away very suddenly. It was like everything was going great, and then all of a sudden they just like disappeared, kind of like ghosting, and no explanation. You had to find closure and learn to protect yourself, you know? So you grew from that, from the hurt, from the pain, but now you have this different demeanor. So they don't know how to come in, how to approach that. Or maybe they do know that the same way that they behaved in the past is not gonna fly, and they really don't want to mess this up. So it's like, okay, well, they're not the same person that I knew. They are the same, but they're not the same. So how do I come in and get my way? Right, the Magician energy here and the Seven of Swords. This may be like this person's MO, you know? They've never really had to have emotional depth, be vulnerable with anybody. because they could just manipulate their way in, just use their charm. And I think it also wasn't a problem because when they were in this low vibrational energy, and they were not being their authentic self, all these things they had repressed, that is also the kind of energy they were putting out there. So that's the kind of people they were attracting. That's the kind of people they were attracted to. People who lack emotional depth. So those people never required them to be vulnerable and be authentic, but now they have to do that. So that is pretty daunting for them, you know. Understandable. Which is also giving this energy like the person, but as if there's someone attached to them, and it's not only like a romantic thing. For some of you, this is like family, friends, that kind of stuff. Oh, they don't want this person to change. Whoever is attached to them on the other side is it's not happy about the changes, and they're very worried about the changes because their usual manipulation tactics are not working on this person. It's like this person will stop giving them their energy because they're like, well, these little manipulative things that I've been doing to try to trigger them is not even working anymore. I don't have that kind of control anymore. And well, what do I do now? So we got the 10 of Cups. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This person is certainly concerned about how the two of you, how they're going to fix what they broke with the two of you. Are we ever going to get back to this place of harmony? So music might be important to this connection. Ooh, yeah. But I am gonna look at my oracle cards before I close out this reading. Let's see what's tragedy, forbidden love. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. All right. So, again, at the beginning I said that there was an unconventional path that this person had to get on, and I guess one of the reasons they ran away from this Empress, they felt like it was a forbidden love. It may be something to do with your culture, beliefs, religion, age, whatever. There's something about it that made this relationship or this connection taboo. But knowing that did not change how they felt. Okay. Ooh, okay. Ascension, spiritual path, and awakening. I did use that word earlier. How about magnetic, unexplainable pull. They could not resist. There's a magnetic connection here. Your energy is very, very magnetic, pulling this person. Like I said, the way this moon pulls on the tide, that was your energy, pulling them on this path of ascension, spiritual awakening. No matter how hard they tried, they couldn't resist. Ooh, come together, reconciliation, spiritual union, soul contract. So, yep. This surrendering, they're surrendering to the path to the connection, and there is a spiritual union. Well, I'm sure the spiritual union has already happened, which is creating a physical union. It's a reconciliation, just coming together. And it's like, because this connection is what it is, it's meant to be. It's part of this person's life path. It's like all these tricks that people are trying to pull. It is, it's not going to work. It may create a delay, create distractions, but it's not going to work. Ha! Divine feminine. Beautiful. There is something absolutely beautiful, gorgeous about your energy. It's like, I don't know why this is given, but in winter, when everything is still, when there's no life, you are like the only bit of color, all of life in everything that's dead around them. And you still manage to be this captivating beauty in the worst circumstances. Oof, wow. Desire, lust, sexual chemistry. Okay. All right. There's a lot of that. I'm not just gonna say they have all of them. Like, this is definitely mutual. I mean, we kind of know that. We got the King of Wands out there, so ooh. Oh my gosh, okay. So yeah, we got retaliation, punish, payback, revenge. There's certainly somebody in their energy who is very upset about this coming together. I feel they're very upset with this person, but it's more so about this divine feminine. Which really, I feel like they feel like this is ending, their relationship, whatever, is ending because of the divine feminine. In reality, it's really not. They were trying to hold on to something that's really not meant for them. It's like they have they had a soul contract or a karmic contract with this person. Their relationship with this person was meant to happen, but it wasn't like a forever relationship. There is a purpose they served in each other's life, and this is supposed to end when that purpose is served. But it's almost like somebody getting greedy and pretty much trying to change the terms of the contract in the middle of it. And it's like, no, that's not your path. It's like, again, trying to steal somebody's destiny type thing, which is insane. Right? If something is not meant for you, it's not going to grow. It's not going to work. And a lot of people don't understand that. But also, what this person's not understanding or failing to understand is that with this revenge, this wanting payback, whatever, this energy that they're carrying right now, this is literally pushing this divine masculine further away from them. If there was any doubt in the divine masculine's mind that, hey, maybe I'm doing the wrong thing, maybe I need to stay in this connection, with this person and work on our relationship and our family, etc., they're definitely taking care of that, ending that, because this energy is like really yucky. It's really low vibrational. It's stressful. It's like they're doing things to irritate this person, doing things to create obstacles and problems for them. It's like an energy of messing with somebody's money, because like, oh well, I guess like the lower vibrational version of this masculine was very much focused on their material belongings and wealth and status, etc. So it's like they were probably doing things to trigger this person in that realm, doing things to affect their money, their reputation, their job, their status, etc., the way people see them. And with this ascension and growing, this masculine surrendering to the path, etc., sure, they've gone for their spiritual growth. They've also come to a place where those things don't matter anymore. So this person trying to trigger them using that is not successful. It's not working anymore. But they're also seeing them clearly, seeing who they truly are, and it's not attractive. They don't like it. So now they're just like, yeah, I have definitely made the right decision. Like, this person is poison to my soul. So that's what I was saying earlier, where it's like nobody can stop what is meant to happen, what is for you. It's like everything they do that they think is them creating an obstacle works in your favor. It's only bringing what is meant for you closer. So there's this quote I read the other day. I can't remember where I read it from, but it said, never interrupt your enemy when they're making a mistake. And I do get this whole strategic thing here where this masculine is not, because they're not reacting, they're just letting this person pretty much dig their own grave. I don't know, but for some people, I'm also picking up that this person here who's retaliating, they've been, if they have kids with this person, they're using, or they were using, or trying to use this person's kids to control them, to keep them from leaving the relationship. It's an energy of like, well, I'm gonna put you on child support if you leave, or really just trying to mess with this person's money to ensure that it's almost like saying, well, if you don't have money, you don't have anything, nobody's gonna want you. You can't do better than me. You're gonna have to be with me, which to me is like a very skewed perspective, because I'm like, if you do all that to someone, even if they decide to stay with you because you put them in a financial bind, like, they're not gonna love you. They're going to resent you. Because I'm like, why would you want somebody to stay with you under those circumstances? Why would you want somebody to be with you, somebody who doesn't want to be there? So yeah, I'm definitely getting some real not right in the head energy, right? This person might be doing some really insane, like, I mean, diagnosable insane type things. They're not very rational, is what I'm getting. Yep. Hamster wheel, surviving daily hustle. That's what they're doing. They're trying to keep this person on this hamster wheel, creating obstacles for them, messing with their money so they can't move forward and be with this divine feminine. But I do feel there is some spell work that some of these people, this person might be doing some spell work here, trying to energetically mess with the divine feminine's money as well, her abundance. Which goes back to at the very beginning when I said there was some spell work being done in someone's womb. Like, And this is where the divine feminine's creative energy is, in the womb. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so there's just more confirmation because we got children on the bottom here. Basically using this person's child or children to keep them on this hamster wheel, to keep them stuck, to ensure they cannot move forward. It's like, if you're not going to be with me, you can't be happy with anybody else. I won't allow it. Very disturbed individual, and I don't know why this karmic energy is here. I really don't like getting into this karmic energy. We've got irreconcilable differences, divorce, final. Yep, the divorce has been finalized. So it's like, because the divorce has been finalized, they've lost some of their control. They have less access to this person. Ooh. So yeah, they're definitely upset. Craziness. Okay, yeah, so I think I'm gonna be done because this is just really just reiterating what I already said. Financial support, child, alimony, government. We got some handcuffs here. So it's almost like they're trying to get this person arrested. Like, they're really trying to keep this person tied down. Got 0101 on the clock. But they're really trying to keep this person in prisoner, whatever. With, by messing with their money. But the thing is, what they're not realizing is that this divine feminine, she's the Empress. She's the Queen of Pentacles. She's abundant on her own. She's not dependent on this masculine for support, for financial support. Her love is unconditional. So whether or not this person has this money or whatever, it's inconsequential to her. It's not going to change her love for this person. But this karmic feminine here energy, that is kind of an idea that is beyond their understanding, something they can't really grasp because they're in this low vibrational energy, and that may have been initially why they even got with this masculine. It was like, those are the things about this person that attracted them, the superficial things, their job, their status, their money. But you know, there's this feeling, this anger. And I do feel like this masculine is realizing that this feminine doesn't even love them. It's like she's more upset that she's losing her finances. She's losing the lifestyle that she was afforded being with this person. Interesting. So we got family, blood ties, and inner circle. So they do have kids. And there's some stuff that they need to finalize. So I think, yeah, this feminine was definitely using that as to try to control this person. Somebody's searching online for something, looking for info or records. I don't know if it's this karmic feminine. It's like they're trying to find information on this divine feminine or something. They're looking for information, something that they can use for blackmail, to punish, for revenge, whatever it is, as part of their retaliation. Real stalkerish kind of energy. Ooh. I shouldn't be laughing at this, but this masculine is really, really focused. It's like he's really not giving this person energy or attention. Like, he's so focused on the divine feminine. And I do feel that's one of the reasons that this karmic is upset, because it's like this person has never given them that kind of attention, never looked at them that way, never been that fascinated with them, regardless of all the tricks they may have pulled out of the bag, all the ways they may have bent over backwards to try to please this person. They've never gotten that kind of devotion from them. Jesus Christ. Whew. All right, so this masculine's been very quiet, but they're about to take a risk. And that's where this surrendering is coming from too, right? They're about to take the chance, take the opportunity, see where it goes. Even though they're worried about it, they're still going to take a risk. They have not been doing much, pretty much just sitting there in their head. And I think I get into a point where they're realizing, like, I'm just making things worse for myself. This isn't helping. Yeah, they're like, oof. They're going for like a roller coaster of emotions at this moment. It says trash, discarding, throwing out, youch, legal, court, paperwork filed. Yeah, so, even when you're ending a toxic relationship connection, there's still some hurt and pain and stuff associated with that, because there was something there at some point. There was emotions there. There was love there at some point. It's like you're still losing a significant relationship, a relationship that transformed your life. And it's like, even if it may be a karmic relationship, it's not all bad. There were some good times. There's some happy memories. And if they do have kids with this person, they had a family together. They built a life together. It's okay to mourn that, the loss of that. And you can be sad about losing that, because it's like you're losing a dream, a part of your life. You can be sad about it and not want it back. You can be sad about it and still move on from it. It's like, it would be very unrealistic for you to just like end a relationship that had a significant role in your life, impact on your life. And there are some good things that came out of it, and just like all of a sudden be like completely over it just because you decided it's not healthy for you. It's not realistic. In fact, that'd be very concerning. So I do feel like there's some confusion for this person. Like, they want to be gone, but they know they want this relationship to be over. They know they want to be with their divine feminine, but they're like, well, I'm still sad about this ending. It's like, why do I feel this way? Because it's normal. All right, so let me just pull this energy card. Healing energy cards to close out the reading. Ooh, learning to love myself. I choose to see the beauty in me. My wealth lies in my nature and potential. I transform my weaknesses into strengths. I realize that I am a being of light, and I allow myself to shine. Gratitude. I am aware of the light in my life. I direct my thoughts to the beauty in and around me. I give thanks to God for every little thing that brings me joy. Thus, I enlighten my thoughts. Riches surround me, and I appreciate all that life brings me. Okay. This is feeling divine feminine energy, which is definitely influencing this divine masculine. And I guess that is this energy of gratitude. It's kind of giving like an energy of somebody romanticizing every aspect of their life, living life to the fullest, being grateful for even the small things, which is making their energy just very attractive, right? So it goes beyond their physical attractiveness, physical beauty. And that's why this person is just so fascinated. Courage. I am stronger than fear and bigger than doubt. I am light and I remain light. I trust in God and stand tall before the tests of life. I grow and become wiser through every challenge. I am a being of new life. Lovely. Okay, so I do feel this is definitely the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Both of you were awakened and had to get on this journey, and it took courage for both of you to surrender to this journey. Yes, it may have taken the divine masculine a little longer, but it still took courage. They still had to find the courage to do it and realize that they've become stronger, bigger, and overcoming fear and doubt, you know? And there's some self-love that had to happen here for this to happen. Ooh, everything turns to light. I work to improve myself, embrace all that life brings to me, and transform darkness into light. I allow myself to grow and become stronger. So this is like realizing that even the darkest times of your life, the things that you're ashamed of, that you try to hide, all of this is meant for your growth. It's like, use it. It all turns to light. You gotta embrace it, you know? So I think this is where I'm gonna close out this reading, but that went a little longer than I expected. Ooh, 111 on my timer. A lot longer than I anticipated. But yeah, go ahead and like the video if you haven't already, and share if you know somebody who needs this, or just share. Yeah, so have a wonderful night or day, whatever time of day it is in your part of the world. But yeah, thank you for joining.